Hey watch fans, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us another Tudor Black Bay 41 monochrome comparison. I'm going to tell you right now, I keep getting requests for this model. It's the new model. So today I have the P39. I'll have a video coming out very shortly with the Black Bay 54 someone asked to see, as well as the 43 Planet Ocean from Omega. So plenty of video comparisons between this model and some other Tudor models, as well as Omega, coming up here in the next week or two. So be on the lookout for that. But for today, again, the Black Bay 41, 40.5 millimeters diagonally across the case, 31.5 across that sapphire crystal, compared to 39.1 across the above the crown guard, diagonally across, and then a little bit larger. For memory, I forgot to take measurement on this, but for memory, the bezel sticks out a little bit, so it's closer to 40 on the bezel. I'll have to go into the other video and look to confirm the 3 to 9 across the bezel. But again, size-wise, just a little bit larger on that monochrome model, as expected. 13.6 millimeters thick compared to 12 millimeters thick, so about 1.5 millimeters thinner on your P39. 49.3 lug tip to lug tip versus 46.7 on your titanium Pelagos. So a little shorter lug to lug. And then we have a 21 millimeter lug width, tapering to 16, back out to 18 at both. So obviously you have the full rivets here on this Black Bay, kind of that step taper. Again, you do have the T-fit clasp with on-the-fly micro adjustability. You have links removable by screws, and then the flip lock style folding clasp on the new Black Bay. And again, 18 millimeter at the buckle, across the width of that buckle. And the Pelagos, the P39, same thing here. We have a 21 millimeter lug width, tapering to 16 at that last link. And then again, we have a titanium T-fit and dive extension that I always forget to feature here. As I try to put back in, I'll fumble through that. And I should say, this Pelagos admittedly is pre-owned. I did not have a new one in stock, so I did grab a pre-owned model. But again, you do have the T-fit clasp on it. So you can see there is some minor wear, but if you're looking for a pre-owned P39, this may be one to consider for you. Again, really, I'd say this is an excellent used condition. As far as the movements go, let's talk a little bit about the movements. You have a METAS certified watch here. The movement, METAS certified as well, so the whole watch is cased. MT5602 from memory, I believe, is the movement -U, which is the METAS certification, 70 hours of power reserve. We do have a signed screw down crown. We have the solid stainless steel case back here, 200 meters of water resistance, and this monochrome model weighs 164.2 grams on this 3-link bracelet. Retail $44.25. And then on the P39, we have the MT5400. So you have the Kinesi in-house movement, 70 hours of power reserve, but not METAS. You do have the solid case back, which is steel. On the titanium case and bracelet, you do this case back itself is steel. You can see this sticker is still on this pre-owned model. Signed screw down crown, the same 200 meters of water resistance, and the titanium on this 110.8 grams. So what is that, about 50, almost 55 grams lighter than the steel version here. Retail on it $4,700, and you get the bonus rubber strap. So titanium watch with a rubber strap for a couple $100. I think there is value there. So let me throw these both on wrist, and let's see what they look like. Actually, before I do that, let's do bezel action. Stainless steel first. Always get fantastic bezel action on the Tudor models. Very similar. So again, both of these I think could be your go anywhere, do anything watch. Both matte blacks, and I know you're gonna yell at me and say, oh, the P39 sunburst. Yes, it does have a little bit, but in most light, it is pretty matte. So just to try to give you an idea of these, maybe side by side. Sorry, my light. Let me take the light off and see if that gives you a better idea. Again, I'm in a back room. It's not real well lit, so I do apologize. This is the space I have to film these. So again, put the light back on. It's a ring light. You can see the markers. So let me know. I'd be curious to know what your guys' thoughts are on one of these, if you prefer one strongly over the other. Again, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. And I'm trying to get this dive extension to fold back in here, and now I see why. There we go. Apologize for the delay. Certainly feels lighter on wrist. A little bit darker in color. And again, I mentioned you don't have the faux rivets on the P39. I know some people are okay with them. Other folks can't stand them. So if you want more of the cleaner aesthetic on that 3-link bracelet, the P39 is probably going to be your option. But again, really can't go wrong with either. They're both great. Let me hit the lights quick. I'll give you a very quick Lume shot. As always, greatly appreciate you viewing. You can see here the P39 in the low lit room is blue, and the Black P41 here is more of a green hue on that Lume. So as always, thanks for viewing. If there's anything I can do, reach out, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.